Hi. Hi, my name is Michael, or you can call me MBL Designs, and it's time for another trailer reactions for Deadpool 2, the trailer. Previously, for Deadpool 2, we've only seen like the meat cable video, which technically isn't a trailer. So this will probably be the first official trailer, so to speak, I guess. But what else to it is it than watch it? So let's have a look. It's 2 minutes and 40 seconds, which is quite long actually. So I think this will be more story focused, if anything. So let's have a look. 1, 2, and 3.
Actually, that may have been me.
Oh, you're living the dreams, TP.
Yeah.
Devil may care attitude. Strong eyes. Beautiful girlfriend.
Sorry I'm late. I was rounding up all the gluten in the world and launching into space where it can't not hurt us ever.
Kiss me like you miss me, Red.
What in the fuxicle is this?
My name's Cable.
I'm here for the kid.
What? The kid?
Move or die.
Ooh.
Kids give us a chance to be better than we used to be. He needs you.
You're a lot smarter than I look. I ain't letting Cable kill this kid. But I can't do this alone.
You can speak up. It's hard to hear you with that pity dick in your mouth.
We're gonna form a super duper fucking group. You need them tough, morally flexible, and young enough to carry their own franchise for 10 to 12 years. We'll be known as X-Force.
Isn't that a little derivative?
You're absolutely right. Now, let's go get our fuck on. Don't call it a comeback! I've been here for years. I'm rocking my shit. What comes to the beat? Breaking the tears, rain down like a monsoon. Listen to my bass go. Tell me they got that in slow motion. Doing the right thing is messy. But if you want to fight for what's right, sometimes you have to fight dirty.
Oh.
That is why Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants is pure pornography.
Oh, God, I wish I finished college.
It lives up to the hype, plus plus.
Fuck it, they probably won't even make it 3.
Yeah, why would they? Stop it too. You killed it.
For those who don't know, I think I posted this on Instagram or something. My favorite comic book movie of all time is fucking Deadpool, and it's shit like this that makes it one of my favorites. It is the best translated comic book character from comics to movies because there's basically no difference. Ryan Reynolds is Deadpool. Every time I read Deadpool or see Deadpool, I imagine Ryan Reynolds' voice. Ryan Reynolds is Deadpool, and everything they've done since the first Deadpool movie has been pure gold, and this looks like pure fucking gold, if you ask me. And when it just comes to... I'm going to mute and just go through it. Just overall, how 20th Central Fox have handled both Ryan Reynolds and just the whole Deadpool franchise now is amazing, because they know that fans know what they want, and they won't settle for anything else. And we see similar things with the rest of the Marvel 20th Central Fox franchises, because Set photos have recently come out from, or a couple of months ago, set photos from X-Men Dark Phoenix came out, and it showed them actually having the yellow suits, which is something 20th Century Fox have never wanted the characters to wear, because people think that looks silly. And fans have been begging for comic book accurate costumes for years. And finally we're getting it, and I think it's mainly thanks to Deadpool. Deadpool proved that fans know what we want, and we want it a certain way, especially when it comes to comic book movies. Some decisions I can feel are completely up to the studio, how they want to approach different things. For example, they are now approaching the Dark Phoenix story for the upcoming X-Men movie, which I kind of feel a bit unsure of, because we have seen how they did that before with X-Men 3: The Last Stand, and it didn't really turn out that well. And the Dark Phoenix saga is it's a really good story just overall, and I hope they do justice to that story, and especially Jean Grey, because I like the actress who's playing Jean Grey, the younger version, who's also on Game of Thrones. Even though I don't watch Game of Thrones, I know she's from Game of Thrones, or she's on Game of Thrones nonetheless. But bringing it back to Deadpool, everything they've done with Deadpool thus far is just pure gold when it comes to the marketing, how the movie actually got made to begin with the test footage, the marketing. The actual movie was amazing. It's my favorite comic book movie of all time because of that. And just overall, all of the jokes, how Ryan Reynolds plays Deadpool, it's to a certain degree isn't even playing a character. Ryan Reynolds is Deadpool, and Deadpool is kind of like Ryan Reynolds. That's like the main thing, and I feel that's one of the main reasons why it comes so natural to him to begin with. But for example, jokes like this, usually with franchises, trailer says from the studio that brought you, like the previous movie. For example, with Infinity War, they would probably say something from the studio that brought you Black Panther, The Avengers, and previous movie from that series. But because Deadpool is who Deadpool is, from the studio that brought you 27 Dresses and The Devil Wears Prada, which are both 20th Century Fox movies. And that is just fucking brilliant. The Devil Wears Prada is really good. Really good on its own, and just a funny reference. 27 Dresses, I've heard so much about, but I've never actually seen, and I can't think of anything when it comes to that movie. For example, I haven't seen The Devil Wears Prada in a while, but I still know Meryl Streep. That's like the main thing that comes to mind, and I actually hope they make some type of reference, since they've used that in the trailer now. But just overall, it looks so brilliant, and I like the fact that he's still with Vanessa, so that's really nice, because I thought they wouldn't use Vanessa in the sequel. I am curious if they are going to do anything about her mutant abilities, because she's copycat in the comics. She can copy people's abilities. Or likenesses as well, I think. Both abilities and likenesses. So I'm curious if they're going to go that approach. But basically, now we actually get a story type thing with this trailer. We actually do know now that Cable is actually going after the kid. I don't really know who he's playing, but he was in the actor was in The Hunt for the Wilder People. Really good movie as well, but Cable is after him for some reason, which we don't really know as of right now, and Deadpool is going to stop him, basically. And he will then have to get help from Negasonic Teenage Warhead, Colossus, and some other X-Men. And he literally said it, X-Force, so that is really cool, because there has also been talks about X-Force movie, so that will be interesting to see. The thing I'm curious about is that we do see Domino with Deadpool and not with Cable, because from my knowledge she's a character that's usually connected with Cable to a certain degree. She's also connected to Deadpool, but to a certain degree she's also connected to Cable, but yeah, I don't really know right there, but she's one of the X-Force members, and now we know for sure. There was speculation because we didn't really see if it was him or not, but Terry Crews is in Deadpool 2, and that is just fucking amazing. I just love Terry Crews. He's so hilarious and just so perfect when it comes to humor, and I'm so happy that he's in Deadpool 2. So I can't wait to see Terry Crews. I'm curious who he's playing. I know some fans have tried to speculate who he's playing, but I have no clue actually. But it just looks really cool overall, and I'm curious about the whole funeral scene. We've seen that before in a previous trailer, I think, and or promotional material at least, but I'm curious about the actual funeral, who it's for and that type of thing. But we do see the return of several characters. Some I've already mentioned, but we do see in the beginning Dupinder, which is just an awesome character overall, and I'm really looking forward to the interaction he and Deadpool will have in this movie. We do see some really brutal things. For example, he turns his head back 360 degrees, it looks like, and that looks fucking painful, if anything. We do see him using his hand as a shield, which I kind of feel is kind of a reference to the MCU, how several characters there have used their metallic arms or hands as shield. For example, Wind Soldier did that in Civil War. So I kind of feel that's a reference to that, but I might be stretching for it. But then the gun actually goes through his hand, and then he twists his hand, and the gun points to the actual guy who was holding it, and then he starts firing at him. And just brutal shit like that is really cool, if you ask me. And oh yeah, I just paused it right there, and it's so fucking brutal, and I'm really curious how they will evolve all of the action scenes. I'm really just curious how they will go from the first Deadpool movie to this one, because I have a feeling they will have to step it up on certain levels, but still stay true to what the original movie did. And I do like the commentary at the end that they should probably end at 2 and not do a third one, and that kind of thing. Yes, it's really funny. And yeah, overall, I'm really excited for Deadpool 2. I'm lost for words to a certain degree, because I just love the first one, and I think that this one will just live up to the first one, and also bring new things to this Deadpool franchise, including, for example, X-Force and stuff like that. But that is pretty much everything I have to say about this trailer. So please rate, comment, and subscribe if you want to see more, and please tell me in the comments what you thought about this trailer, and I will see you guys in another video. Thank you for watching. Little addition here at the end, I rewatched the trailer a few times and actually saw something really interesting, and I hope this is true because it looks like it. I haven't heard anything official about this, but it certainly looks like it. Right here we see a screenshot from one of the scenes with Domino, and we can see a guy behind him. That guy looks like Bill Skarsgård, which is a Swedish actor and most recently played Pennywise in the most recent It. And this will be so amazing if this is true. Being Swedish myself, I always love seeing more Swedish actors in Hollywood movies, and when I see them in supporting roles, leading roles, whatever, I get immediately more excited for the movie overall. And if this is true, I'm super excited for Deadpool 2 if, in fact, Bill Skarsgård is going to have a role in it. And yeah, that's everything I have to say about this. As I said previously, please rate, comment, and subscribe if you want to see more, and I will see you guys in another video. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to click the subscribe button and also follow me on my social media. I have a link to all of those down below in the description. So see you next time, guys.